The G36c fires the 5.56 NATO round at 750 rounds per minute. The in-game version for some reason fires slower than that. Since it fires slowly, you would think that it has high damage, right? With it dealing between 56 and 17 damage with max upgrades, that's not really the case. However, the gun has one of the highest maximum damage ranges of all 5.56 rifles. Since it has such a high max damage range, you want to capitalize on that. So a tactical device is obviously a good choice despite the mobility lost. If you want to increase the range even further, then a muzzle brake can be used. I wouldn't recommend that though, since muzzle flash is bad if you're fighting at long range. That's not to say that you can't do it, but against experienced players in a balanced game, you'll be detected quickly if firing without a suppressor. Instead, I would recommend the Osprey silencer as it has minimal effect on damage and penetration while leaving range untouched. As far as the sight goes, a lot of you would probably go with the Comp M4, but you're not doing yourselves any favors as you will be outgunned by higher fire rate guns when at close range. Instead, I would recommend using any of the scopes to allow for long-range fighting, which is what the G36 specializes in. A simple rule to follow is that low rate of fire is good for long range and high rate of fire is for short range, though it depends a bit on the weapon. Now for tasking the gun, you want to position yourself in an angle that you can shoot into the enemy spawn from, since this is the easiest way to find enemies bunched together. This is not always going to be the case, so if you're in a situation where you're surrounded, go from person to person, firing about 10 shots at each while in aim down sights mode all the time. If you don't see 3 or more targets, then unscope and move up fast. In case you see an enemy with zero situational awareness who doesn't see you, then do not fire until you see more targets. Patience is key when making multi-kills.